Hello guys, what is up? It is Finn here, bringing you guys some more trading for McDavid here in NHL 19, the series where we have to trade for McDavid. That is right, so we pick a team and we have to give up whatever we must in order to get the arguably the best player in the NHL, Connor McDavid. Let's see if we can hit 300 likes this episode. I know we can do it, so go ahead, hit that like button, show that love and support, and subscribe and join the Dorsal family if you guys feel ever so kind, and help us get closer to 100K before the end of the year. So these are the rules we are going with. Injuries have been turned off. We are also on medium trade difficulty. I will show you guys real quick. We also turned off pretty much everything at the beginning except for salary cap and I forget what the CPU trades. That was it. So injuries are off just for the sake of less aggravation. Trade difficulty at medium. I know a few people have been wanting me to switch it to hard, but I feel like if I did, it might not even be possible to get him. So yes, that's why we have it on medium. But if enough people really want it on hard, excuse me, sorry, my throat has been bothering me a little bit. Then maybe I'll switch it. But let me know what you guys think. And yeah, superstar difficulty, 20-minute periods. Don't know if any of that really matters. I think if you played on rookie, it'll still have the same outcome, but we put on superstar anyway. So yes, going with the Blackhawks. I think that comment had the most likes the last time I checked. So, and I also think it'd be pretty interesting because there's a lot of talent on this team. Despite them being the worst overall team in this division, they do have a lot of players that, you know, could be traded for in order to get him. Sorry, there's a truck passing by my house. But before we get into it, let's go over the rules of the series. First one, there are 3 trades allowed per season, and we have to do them at the deadline. However, we are allowed unlimited trades if they are offered to us by the CPU, and of course, they don't have to be done at the deadline. However, if we do edit the trade that is offered to us by the CPU, it does count as one of our 3. We are also allowed to sign as many free agents we want during the season, and we are allowed unlimited trades during the off-season. That includes the draft as well. We are allowed 3 free agent signings every offseason. That is it. Only 3. And we cannot trade any draft picks past the 2020 draft. And we also, of course, cannot trade Connor McDavid. That would kind of defeat the whole purpose of the series. So, when we do trade for McDavid, we are not allowed to get anything other than him. However, if there is a conflict such as a salary issue on either side or player limits on either side, we can get a player with McDavid, but they have to have the least amount of value. You know, we have to go with the player with the least value in order for the trade to work. So if it's a player limit, we can, you know, try and get that player so they have less players and they're able to accept the players we're trying to offer. Or if it's a salary issue, it has to be the player with the least amount of value that is taking up their cap. So if they have like a $5 million player that is, you know, the 3rd from the list in trade value, we can go for him. So yeah, that's pretty much how it works. So let's go ahead, start this career, keep salary cap on, and yeah, let's go ahead and go to the trade menu and see what we have to do. All right, guys, so here we are. This is what we got on the team. It looks like a pretty good squad. It looks like they're definitely in the rebuild phase because there are a couple players that we could get rid of. So I'm thinking, I don't think this guy's gonna have a whole lot of value, but I really don't want to get rid of Kane. Taves I will if I have to, because I think Strome has the ability to possibly become a first line forward or first line center, excuse me. And I don't know about the Brinkit, maybe, but I'll probably keep him as a second and hope that he becomes good enough to grow as a first. But we'll see. So he is supposed to be on the 3rd line, so I'm actually going to switch Kunitz and him and let him play. Yeah, there. That works. And then let's see what we got on defense. So we got Duncan, Keith, Yoki Harju. I don't know if I said that right. Probably not, but that's a guy I do want to end up keeping. Gustafsson can't really grow too much. Cuckoo, if I'm saying his name right, he could, but not by much. Connor Murphy can. So they do have some players that could grow. And the goaltenders are, of course, Corey Crawford and Cam Ward. All right, so I don't really know who to trade. I don't know what I'm going to go for, what I'm going to try to do. I'm just seeing if any of these guys have trade value. or not trade value, good potentials, and because I'd allow them play instead. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have to get rid of here. If possible, I'd like to trade some first-round picks instead, but we'll see what happens. So looks like we do have Bachfist, who's a 69 at 18. All right, now this is kind of, here's my dilemma with this one, is that I don't know if he's going to grow to help us out. You know, I think next year, obviously he's not going to be on the team this year. Next year, he'll probably be a 70-something, maybe an 80. He is a medium elite, so I might hang on to him for now. But I would like to try and get rid of Taves and someone else. I'm not sure who. Let me see how much Crawford has in value. He's got a good amount. We don't have any goalies of high potential, really. All right, so of course we are allowed to do other trades, but they have to be done at the deadline, so we have to wait, except for, of course, the McDavid trade, which we can do now. All right, there they are. All right, let's see what we have to give up here. So obviously we want to try and do as little as possible until the trade goes through. So we're getting a good center here, so I can give up Taves. I think that's okay to do. So I'm definitely going to throw him in the mix. I don't want to get rid of Kane. I really don't want to get rid of Strome because I have a feeling he's going to... Well, you know what? We would obviously be getting McDavid instead of, you know, to be on the first line. And then Strome could maybe help out on wing. DeBrincat could stay as a second line forward always. Let me try the first round pick because I'm sure that's got some value. I'm gonna just throw this in and see where this gets us. Okay, not far. Let's take a look at what else we have. I'm kind of tempted to do both first round picks actually instead of giving up any players. Trade rejected still. Okay, I don't really want to give up anything. Because I'm okay with getting rid of next year's for sure. Perlini I want to keep. You know what? This guy I'm not sure will grow. 61 at 18, top 4 D-man. I don't think he'll be NHL ready, so I'm going to throw him. Oh, it's the whole issue. Okay. So apparently we can't do that. Alright, I'll do Cassian, I guess. Since he's got little value. Trade rejected. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do Taves, and I'm going to do the defenseman because I just want to give it a try. I'm going to take the gamble that he won't grow in time for the third year, you know, to be a big impact. So I'm going to take that chance. The trade value looks very good. A little too good, actually. But, oh, we can get someone else out of it. Still, it's not worth it in my opinion, but oh wait, I can just stay on defenseman because Brandon Manning was the lowest. But if this doesn't go through, you got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh. All right, I'll throw in a first round pick, but if they don't accept that, see, this is why I'm on medium, not hard. I'll go with a second, and we'll see if they'll take that. Oh my gosh, what else do you guys want? I don't mind giving them like late round picks. Here, you guys can have these. I don't care. I don't expect these guys to affect us. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do. Alright, I'll give them the first round pick for next year. But I would like the second back. There we go. Alright. So we got it done. We had to get rid of Bachfist, Taves, and a first round pick. And we got Cassian and McDavid out of it. So let's go to the... Actually, we don't need to worry about roster moves, I don't think. No, I don't know why it says we have to, but we don't. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. Obviously, first line center is going to be Connor McDavid with Brandon Saad and Patrick Kane. I really want to upgrade. He's third line, though. I don't want to bump him up. Perlini, he's probably third line, too. So I'm actually going to switch these two just for the sake of growing. For defense, though, let's bump up Seabrook and move you back down, actually, all the way down to here. You're 24, you're 19, you're 25. I'll keep you up there. Gustafsson is good there, and you guys are depth. Okay, good. Just for the sake of growing, we'll keep them there. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I could have traded Crawford and signed a free agent, but I wanted to try and compete this year. So, I feel like the goalie thing might have been a little OP to trade away a goalie because, you know, with free agency, but I don't know. I'm sure, you know, whatever. It's fine. Anyway, I'm happy with the trade because I don't think that guy's going to grow for us. And I'm glad we decided to keep Strome just in case, you know. I'll probably end up making him up here or him up here. So we'll see about that. But yeah, let's go ahead, start simulating, and see how we do. All right, guys. So here we are. We have made it to the trade deadline. Doing pretty good in 3rd place. And I really don't know if I want to make any trades. I'll show you guys how the lines are looking and how everyone's doing. Mcdavid currently with, if my math is correct, 77 points. But it looks like Patrick Kane has the same amount. So they're both tied, and Saad not doing well. Actually, he's got a great plus minus. But yeah, I'm hoping to see DeBrincat grow a little bit. Same with Perlini. Anisimov is probably dumb, but I bumped him up so this guy could grow a little bit. And also, I'm hoping Strome can pick things up as well and, you know, maybe make him a second-line guy. Hopefully, one of these guys will be good enough to play on the first line. You never know. But there are a couple guys that I would like to get rid of, but I'm just not sure. Like Keith, I'm not sure when he still has 5 years remaining, so I might try and trade him. And then Seabrook has 6. So these guys might be dudes I try to get rid of or at least buy out, but I don't feel that comfortable getting rid of them right now. Maybe Seabrook, but you know, he's not really doing all that much. I like what Keith is doing, so I might actually try and get rid of Seabrook. I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to get from him, but I might actually try and trade him in a first-round pick for some kind of package deal. Again, I don't know if it's going to work out. I have a feeling if I sort by trade value, one of them will end up here. And actually, maybe not. I might have been wrong. I kind of thought that one of them would be down here. But actually, Keith has a decent amount. And I don't think... what's his name? Yes, Seabrook does not have a whole lot. But he's not a guy I'm really interested in keeping. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get anything for him. Let's just see. Wait, how many do the Ducks have? They already have too many contracts. Like, I would like to get some kind of defenseman for him, but I don't think it's going to happen. But I'm not sure. By the way, we did not accept any trades from the computer offered to us. There were some that I was tempted to, like, just to move up in the draft, but nothing that really, you know, caught my attention. And it looks like these guys have, like, I don't think any, maybe he will grow, top 4. Is he able to play in the NHL yet? No, minor top 2. Niku, 66-20. I think I might try and get this guy. Winnipeg would be over the salary cap. Oh, might have to, I don't want to retain, though. I want to do good in free agency. I might have to buy him out. I don't know. I don't know if anyone is... I kind of want to trade him now while I can, but I want to get something for him. That's what stinks. You know what I mean? So, I'm not quite sure what to do in this situation. It's quite the pickle. I could get, like, Hutton. I don't know if they would give me him. The trade rejected. I wonder if I could give them one more other thing that I don't really want, like Gustafsson. But he's not a whole lot of money. You know what I mean? Like, that's not bad for an 80 overall, in my opinion. It's not awful. I've seen worse. I could give him Gilbert. 70 at 22. I don't see this guy really making it. Oh, never mind. I can't. Maybe I can give him a goalie. Is there anyone promising in our organization? We might have to go after one in free agency this year, because I don't know how good Crawford's going to be next year. I don't know if he's going to be able, be able to win a cup with us. Forsberg, I want to keep just in case we need him as a backup. Gravel, I've seen. Well, I don't think I'm going to need him. I don't want to get rid of any of these guys, though. This guy should be sent down, I feel like. I don't even know why this guy's on the team. But I feel like none of these goalies they're going to really want. I can give them someone, like, unsigned, though, can't I? I'm pretty sure I can. Like, I can probably... They'll probably take this dude, even though he's nothing. Trade rejected. They're not interested in what we're... Oh, my bad. I did not mean to offer it again. I don't know. I'm trying to look at guys with good value that's probably not going to grow. Like, him. He probably won't amount to anything in 3 years. He could, but I don't see it being very likely. I'll try this guy. Oh, they would have... Oh, because he's signed already. So we have to do guys that are unsigned. I don't know if I have any. I guess I could do him. Because he's 21 at 60. I don't see him amounting to anything. And what the heck? I'll offer you this guy. I don't know if they'll accept, but... Trade rejected. I don't think it makes sense. Alright, I'll retain some of his contract. It's just, I don't really want him right now. How much am I retaining? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, good. So we got rid of a pretty big contract, which is perfect. A pretty big contract. So I don't know who to call up though now. I think I think the rosters are fine. I think we just need to substitute a guy, and that's probably going to be the dude that we just picked up, I would think. So Gustafsson I'm going to bump up. Can he still grow? Yeah, but not by much. So I'll probably put in Hutton here. He's top 4 medium, but his role is top 6. He's top 6. He's top 6. I want to keep him there because he can actually grow. So yeah, I'll keep Hutton there, I guess, because he doesn't have too much left for growth. But all right, I think we're good now. So I'm glad we traded him. I know it might not have been the best, but I wanted to get rid of that big contract, and I'll probably do the same for Keith after this year, depending on what we can do in free agency. We'll see. But I don't know. It's just I don't think he's worth keeping around because it's going to be any day that he'll start to grow or go down in overall. So yeah, we're doing pretty good though. We're gonna go ahead and keep simulating, see what happens, and I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Well, this absolutely saddens me, but we did not make the playoffs, surprisingly. I actually thought we had a good chance to, but we did not. Came in 5th in our division, and yeah, only had 87 points, 39 wins, 34 losses, and 9 overtime losses. So unfortunately, we just couldn't get it done. A few points short. But yeah, it's definitely a bummer, despite having a very good year, or at least Kane did. But I'm not sure how McDavid did. I'm sure he's going to be at least close to the 90 mark, if not over it. Yep, 90. The Bryn kid was 60, not a bad year. Saad did well too, 51 points. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed with what I saw from my squad. Not sure if maybe what we traded hurt us, but the goalies didn't do too bad. I'm not too bummed out about how they did. I just wish, I don't know what happened. Maybe the defense needs a little bit of an upgrade, and maybe we should add some kind of first line winger. But yeah, I'm very bummed with how this went. So we're gonna go ahead and sim to the off season, and I will see you guys there. Alright guys, so we ended up getting 13th in the draft. I'm not sure if I'm going to trade up. I don't really know if there's anything worth trading up for. Let's just see, because I got to get a... Alright, so there's, your usual guys here. Broberg would be nice. I don't know if, again, he'll be ready for the NHL. I think we have him in our other franchise, in our Young Guns, and I think we're in, like, Season 5, and he has yet to actually, like, become of anything too big. So maybe, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if there's anyone here worth, going after. But it's a tough one. I'll sort by potential, just to see if there's any franchise guys or potential franchise guys. Doesn't look like it. We do have a gem here, though. I'm not sure if he's the one we're going to go after, but trade rejected still. All right, I guess we're not going to get anything here. So I'm just going to sim to our pick. And I'll try and see what we can get. I mean, we still got these guys under contract. Maybe we'll keep them around. I don't know. But I don't see me getting anything big here. But again, I'm not sure. I know I gotta think of guys that can actually be of something. This guy's a gem. I'm gonna take the chance and go for the gem and see what he is. A 62. And how old is he? 18? I don't think... He is medium elite, though. So he might have some trade value. But I think that's, I don't think that's all that great, but oh well. Let's see what we can get with our second round pick here, and then I'm probably going to stop right here. This guy's another gem, and so is he, but I want a defenseman, because we're kind of lacking in that. Top 4D, 62 overall, 18 years old, but again, you know, it's a little bit of an issue because I need guys that are at least going to be ready for next year, but are not really ready. Like, I'm trying to get some superstars here. That's the only thing that sucks about doing a 2-year or a 3-year, you know, challenge. You know what I mean? Like, the draft kind of doesn't mean too much unless you're getting a franchise player and an elite player in the top 5. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is, though. But, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. All right, guys. So, here we are. I offered a few contracts to guys that were expiring. Everyone else I pretty much re-signed or released, like Kunitz is gone, and just some other guys that we had no need for. Cam Ward I also released, so Forsberg will either be our backup or we'll sign someone with possibly some potential. Would be nice, but yeah. So we're going to go ahead, send to free agency, see who decides to accept. Rejected, and rejected. So these guys, forget it. I'm not going to be able to sign them. I don't think they're worth any more than what they want. So I guess we're just going to have to say so long. So remember, we can only sign 3 guys. So those are some, you know, luckily we didn't have anything too big to worry about. Brandon Point is one guy who's a free agent. Not a bad guy to sign. I think Mark Stone might be the guy I go after, or one of them. I would also like a good defenseman, but it doesn't look like there's anyone great except for Gardner, who's an 83. Other than him, I'm not too thrilled on what I'm looking at. Johnson, 81. He's an RFA, not worth it. Stone, though, I think is going to be our guy. I think that's who we're going for. No good defenseman, though. I don't like that too much. But I'm definitely going to make an attempt at Stone. See if I can get him. I'm going to offer him 7.6. And hopefully he accepts our contract. I'm always afraid to sign guys, especially when they're, you know, big dudes to sign. So, Corpy's a free agent. He is an RFA, though. I'm not sure what we'd have to give up for him. We also have Lehner, who wouldn't be a bad backup. Mrazek, who would probably be a pretty decent backup. I don't know how well he did last year. Let's take a look at his stats. Oh, wow. He actually didn't do too bad. I think this would be a good guy to sign as a backup, so I am actually going to do so. Hopefully I have the money, too. I think you can go a little over the cap, so yeah, hopefully that will work out. I'm going to keep it at just those 2 for now, and hopefully we will be able to get at least Stone if I can only get one of them. But we're in a little bit of a pickle because we got rid of Forsberg and we got rid of Ward, so we need a backup goalie. So I'm hoping that Mrazek will get back to us. Dahan for some picks. This might actually be a pretty decent trade. Remember, it doesn't count if it's from the CPU. We'll see what Dahan is. He is a 80 overall. Not the best stats, though. But I don't really feel like we're losing too much here. So, you know what? I guess I'll accept it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. We are allowed unlimited trades anyway in the off season. That's right, I forgot about that. So, just all right, Mrazek accepted. Still have to hear from Stone though. Still waiting to hear back from him. He rejected. That's big. I really wanted him. Well, at least we got a backup goalie, so we got to look at the bright side, but we did just lose out on possibly a very good addition to the squad. Let me sort by overall here. Okay. There's, like, no one else. Just no one that really catches my eye. We do have, you know, the Johnson. He can grow, but that's a pretty big contract for an 81 overall. That's not really sure if we're gonna grow, if he's gonna grow. I mean, DeBrincat might be a first liner next year. We might throw him up there and see how he does. But I really wanted a big dude, and I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I might go for Strawman just to add some depth. I don't know how many years he wants. 6 years. That's kind of big. I don't think I'm ready to take that chance. I would love one of these guys. Well, Point's an RFA, so we probably can't get him. Pavelski's 34 years old, so I'm going to pass on that. I don't need a center. I want a winger, but I don't like what I'm seeing. I really don't. I'm a little disappointed, but I feel like we could maybe sign some third, second line guys. So, with that being said, I am going to go ahead and offer a couple dudes some contracts. Not Cronwall, though. Let's see, like Panik. I don't know. That's a lot of money for a guy like that. But like Tanev, we can maybe offer contract to, and Yaskin. Just, you know, for two guys to have on the, you know. Or it looks like we can only get one of them. You know what? I'm going to keep that salary, in fact. So I'm not very happy with how this free agency went. I really wanted... did it say we didn't have enough money? Maybe it did say that for Stone. I'm not sure. But, because it doesn't look like we have a whole lot. So maybe that was the problem. I'm actually not 100% sure. But okay. Bowden for Martin. Ooh. This might actually be tempting. Because I know this guy had pretty big... He's 67-19. He won't be NHL ready. He's 83 but 31. No, I'm going to hold off on that. Because I might send him as a package deal. Martinez would be a good guy to get. Suster and a 4... no, I'm going to reject that. The thing is, it's not really worth it. So we only signed one guy, I believe. Yeah, we only signed one guy. So not a big free agency, but we still have next year free agency to try and get something done. But, yeah, I'm a little disappointed. I really wanted to get Stone, so that kind of sucks big time, but it is what it is. Nothing really we can do about it now, but yeah, I will see you guys once the season starts. So, I just got this trade offer, and I think I'm going to accept it. I'm going to see if they'll retain some salary, though, but if this was any other year, like any other franchise mode that I do, I would not accept this at all. I'd take my chances on this guy. But... since this is we only got 2 years left and we got to make a good run here, I'm going to go ahead and hope that they'll put this through. Trade rejected. I want them to retain some salary, though. I don't want to pay this guy's entire contract. So, we see that you were trying to, but Arizona's still not. Okay. How about just that much? Trade rejected. Okay. You got to retain something here. I don't want to pay that whole thing. I don't want to pay all $5 million. I think you guys are absolutely getting... If this was any other regular franchise, I think you guys would be making out pretty well here. Alright, 400. Alright, even that. Are you kidding me? They're not going to retain anything here. Oh, good. I'm glad they'll do that. Unbelievable. I didn't want to pay that whole thing, and now I'm pretty much am like 90% of it. But, alright, that kind of stinks. I didn't want to pay all that much for him, but it is what it is. It is going to help us on defense, which we desperately needed. We didn't really have a solid top 2 guys. I mean, we do have Keith, but after him, it was kind of iffy. But at least we'll have him up there to help out. Alright, I will see you guys now once we start the season. So, these are the lines that we're looking at here. Second line, second line, second line. Okay, good. I am A-okay with that. Hopefully, this team will be a lot better this year. I'm going to keep him... Ooh, I didn't know he could grow, actually. But I'm going to keep him there because I don't think he's quite ready to get bumped up anywhere. Alright, so this team actually looks a lot better. I like the third line. And I like the fourth. The fourth line actually has some guys that could be fourth liners. Let's take a look at defense. Defense looks a lot better than last year. Hopefully this guy will grow. Same with Murphy. Okay, I was going to bump him up, but he doesn't. He's not ready to be bumped up. And the goalies are, of course, Crawford and Mrazek, who hopefully will be good this year. So, I'm liking what I'm seeing from this team. And, of course, we got the star here, Mcdavid, at a 96, so he went up a lot. So, that should help us out big time. And, yeah, I just really wish we had Stone to help out on wing. That would have made this perfect. Could have bumped Sod down. And then maybe even, well, I might even put DeBrincat on the first line, make him a winger, which is what I did in my other franchise, or just bump him up anyway and see what happens. But I'm going to keep, actually, you know what? Let's do it. Let's go for it. Let's see what happens. No, you know what? He's a second line. I'm going to keep him on the second line. And next year, we'll probably be able to bump him up. Yeah, I don't want to risk it. I know Side can still grow, but I'd rather have him up with McDavid and Kane. So... And he did good last year, so I'm going to keep it that way. But yeah, I think we're good to go. So let's go ahead and see what happens, and I'll see you guys at the trade deadline. All right, guys, it is the trade deadline, and our team is absolutely killing it. 39, 17, and 7. We might even be making a run at the President's Trophy. Oh, never mind. That dream got crushed pretty quickly. There's actually 2 teams that are doing better than us, the Caps and the Avalanche. But we could still make a run for it. You never know. But let's take a look. Look at McDavid, 80 points in 63 games. Not bad at all. Might be hitting 100 this year. Let's see who else is here. Kane with 76. Sod only with 51, but DeBrincat with 62. And as far as I know, he is still on the second line. So not bad at all. Let's take a look. So it looks like Strome, if he's not already on the second line, he's ready to get bumped up. So we might do some bumping here and see what we got going on. Let's take a look. No, he's already on the second line. I wasn't sure if he was or was not. Third, he could, maybe. I don't think I'm going to bump him up, though. I'm going to leave him there. Let's take a look. Keith is starting to go down, it looks like. I'm pretty sure he was a lot higher. So it looks like he's starting to digress. He is 36. I'm pretty sure that's about the age when they start to. Crawford's staying at an 88, so we might ride him out until we're done. We might. It's very tempting. Dahan. Oh, yeah, that's the guy we traded for. And yet he scratched. So is Cuckoo. We should be playing one of them. How good's Gustafsson? I'm debating putting in one of these guys instead. Or at least him, because he can grow. Dahan is Yeah, I'm going to put in him to play. He's a top 4. Okay, so you can say top 6. Top 6. Looks like they're both about the same. So we'll keep them both where they are. Alright, so Keith, we might want to trade here. It's very tempting to try. I'm going to give it a shot and see what we can get for him. I'm not sure if I can get anything good. Excuse me, I had to get a drink. But I do think I really want to, you know, better the top pair. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get any. Even if it's an older player, that's fine with me. As long as he's good. And I'm going to throw this guy into the mix too. And see if we can get a solid defenseman. What team was above us? Colorado? Let's take someone from there. See if we can do that. Screw them up a little bit, you know what I mean? Let's see who they got. Barry, I don't know if they'll let us have him. Gerard, Barry, I kind of want him. I don't know what else I'd have to cough up though. We don't have any picks, right? That we can get rid of. I don't believe we do. Let's see if we have any unsigned skaters. We do have this guy, 71 at 19. Don't see him growing. Actually, we can probably keep Keith here too. Oh, we'd be over the cap. Never mind. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Let's put that guy back out there. Right? Okay. We're going to do that. And I'll put Keith out there as well. And we'll see if we can get one more thing out of this. Don't know what. Let's see if they have a good winger. They do have Rantanen. Don't think they'll give us him, though. And Henry. Okay, so they got nothing, pretty much. I don't need a center. I'd like to get Landeskog. That'd be pretty nice. Man, how's this team in first place? They got, like, nothing. They got McKinnon. This guy's okay. Kerfoot. Rantanen and Landeskog. That's about it. Everyone else is, like, a 70. Got a couple 80s, but they must have a killer defense. Yeah, their defense isn't bad. They still got Varlamov in net. Let's see if we can get Landeskog. Probably not. Chicago would be over. Okay. Do I have someone else I can get rid of? With man, Sod 6 mil. I could throw him in the mix. Because we do have... He's having a good year, though. I kind of don't want to. But then again, I'm sure anyone would on this line. Should I throw in Sod? Like, is that worth it? I don't know. I kind of want to keep Sod and put him on the second line. I know we're talking a lot of money here. Alright, I'll give him to Han and see if they'll take him. Oh, come on, guys. Help me out. I really want this trade, though. Alright, let me try and get something going. Hold on one sec. Alright, so we got a trade, and I think this is actually a very good one. We're going to be bumping up the defense. We're getting rid of these two that are not going to be making an impact at all in this career, or in this franchise. So, since we're in our second out of 3 years. So, we're going to be trading these guys, getting rid of Keith's contract. We're getting a better defenseman, and a guy that can still grow, a defenseman, Gerard. So, and he's also younger. And this one is going to go through. We're going to be freeing up some salary, which is nice. So, well, not too much, but a little bit. Well, actually, no, we won't be. Really. But, But yeah, it's still good. At least the money that we got is going towards, you know, a more promising defenseman. So yeah, I think the roster is good. Don't think we need to worry about. Oh wait, make more roster moves. Go to edit lines. What's the problem then? It says 21 out of 21. Is it the salary? The cap space maybe? That could be the issue. Alright, am I good now? I guess that was the problem. Top 9. I thought we had like a top set. Yeah, this guy, Sakura. Yeah, we'll call him up. Confirm. Yes. Okay, I'm okay with that actually, with him getting claimed. That's fine with me. Even though we did trade for him, he went down in overall since I guess he wasn't playing. He was scratched. I don't know. But I'm okay with that contract going. At least we got good players scratched. Cuckoo and Gustafsson, but that's all right. I'm liking the team. I like what we got going on here. I think this will definitely help us out for sure. Now that we have 2 better defensemen. So yeah, I just really hope Crawford's going to be able to do well next year, because I don't know, we might have to trade him or something. I'm not too sure, but we'll see what happens. But let's go ahead and continue simulating. I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Alright, so the regular season has concluded. We did not win the Presidents, but we did tie for the best in the division with the same amount of points, but they did have 1 more win than us. So I guess you could say that they beat us. But yeah, not a bad year at all. Hopefully we do well in the playoffs. We'll take a look at the team leaders and points. Obviously, Kane is on top, and Mcdavid 2 points shy, but DeBrincat on the second line getting it done with 77. I love it. Absolutely love it. Let's take a look at the goaltenders as well. Crawford 44-20, 6 overtime losses, 6 shutouts, and then a 913 save percentage. So actually not the highlight years for either goalie. So it looks like the offense has definitely been you know, to thank for the success this year. We'll take a look in the entire league and just see who's on top. Looks like Varlamov is going to be, I'd probably give the Vezina to Holtby without a doubt. Let's take a look at all skaters, see what we got here. And Kane with the most points. No 100-pointers this year, but Kane and Mcdavid at the top by a good amount. All right, let's go ahead, start simulating the playoffs, see if we can win ourselves the cup in our second year. Of course, we still have another year to go for it, and we will still be doing another year no matter what happens, whether we win or not. But let's go ahead, see what we take on. We will be playing Winnipeg and win. Okay, good start. A loss. Okay, better win this one. All right, 2-1. I like that. 2-2. See, this is when it starts to get a little nerve-wracking. 3-2. 3-3. I knew that was coming. And a win. So we won. Okay, so we made it to the second round. Win. Loss. Uh-oh. Oh, is that it? I think that's it. I think we're done. Yep, we're done. Wow, we lost to Colorado, the team that we got Barry and that other defenseman from. I don't know how they did so good. I'm actually really surprised. But I don't think we'll be doing the draft this year, only because we have no picks. So I think that's okay since we finished really well. So we're just going to let the computer auto draft. We'll take a look at the draft class and see what occurs. So Stanley Cup final. Oh, great. It's going to be Colorado. I can't believe they made it that far. They just didn't look like that great of a team. It looked like their top line was just about it, but I guess that's all they really needed. So it looks like it's them and yeah, it's them and the Flyers. So one of those two are going to win. I'm going to go with Colorado since they're already up 2-0. But that's my absolute guess. All right, so here's the draft. As you can see, we're nowhere near the top, and we're not even on the list. So we're not even going to do it because we don't even have a first-round pick. So I'll show you guys the draft class. This Numelin, Lafreniere, of course. So 2 elites. Any franchise guys? Yes, there is a medium franchise expected to go 65th. He's a goalie. You know what? I think I'm going to do the draft and try and trade for that. Players have retired. Okay. View retired players. Let's see who we got. Hossa. Well, we don't have him anymore, so we're lucky. All right. Anyone on our team? Let's just take a look. Nope, we're good. Okay, I didn't check the goalies, but I doubt Crawford retired. All right, so good stuff. Let's go ahead and I do think I am going to try and trade for a second-round pick because I do want to try and get that goalie. I don't think I'm going to use him, but I do want to wait, can I send the next round? Yes. Okay, let's do that. Let's just see who went where, actually. Numelin, 82. Wow. How old is he? 18? 19? 18. And Lafreniere's what, 18? Yeah. Keep him. Don't keep him in the CHL. That's what I would do. Alright, not a whole lot of value for this pick. So I'm gonna call... Oh, wait, we already got rid of him, didn't we? We did. Sorry, we got rid of Keith already. How good did Murphy do last year? Is he good in simulation? 10 points. Not all that great. See, they probably won't want that contract. Oh, okay. There we go. So we got that pick. Nice. Let's go ahead and see if we can get that franchise player. Not even going to try for anyone else. I want this franchise guy. I probably should have made sure he was still available. So he's a 54, but he's a medium franchise at 18. Obviously, we're not going to need him. So, and we can trade him. It is okay, too. We absolutely can. So, we're going to sim the entire draft now that we picked this guy up. And I'm going to go ahead and do some signings off camera. And I will see you guys once I got an update. Alrighty, guys. We are back. So, I pretty much re-signed everyone. I released a few guys. No one big. And I also bought out a few guys. One was a medium top 6 forward. But he was 24 years old. Only a 78 overall, and he was getting paid 2.4. So I bought him out because I had to if I wanted to re-sign DeBrincat and also Crawford. I was going to hold off on Crawford, but there's no one else in free agency. So it's only him, and I think the other one was Markstrom, who's only an 83. So yeah, we're pretty much done. Those were the only guys I believe that had to get re-signed. So we're going to advance day here, and he rejected. So I guess we're going to have to hope that we can sign him in free agency. So we do have some issues here, salary cap wise. We don't have a big amount of space. So what I'm going to do is I'm hoping that I can maybe trade someone away. These are the goalies we got right now, but I don't think that's enough. So I'm gonna see maybe we can trade away Volchenkov for a goalie. And Taylor Hall is also, Taylor Hall is also a free agent, which really caught my eye. So one guy that I do kind of want to get is I want to get Carter Hart. I want to see if we can pick him up. I could try and give them a guy like Brandon Saad. Again, I'm not sure how crazy I am about that, but I think our second line would be good with Perlini and all them. And also this would free up some cap. So I'm going to give them Saad and this Volchenkov guy for Carter Hart. And the trade was accepted easily. I know what you're all thinking, Finn, what did you just do? That might be bad. That could really hurt your team. I'm going to try and get Taylor Hall if he's a free agent. If not, it's no big deal. He is. And no one is interested in him, which is even better. Let me go ahead and look at overalls here, because I don't want to sort by money. So there is Dadonov, but I want Hall, because he's a left winger, which is perfect for us. And he wants 11 mil. We can only offer him 8. Okay. That's a big contract. I do think we could get him, but it's going to take a lot. Like, a lot to give up. An absolute lot. Oof, that's tough. Because here's our second line. It's going to be Strome, DeBrincat, and then Perlini. So that's why I got rid of Saad. And we also have a cheap goalie now. We got an 85 Carter Hart, which is perfect. We could... See, I'm looking at contracts here. Oh, and I also bought out Anisimov. Helmarsson. Let me take a look at the defenseman we got. What's our NHL look like? We have this guy. We can trade him. So we look pretty good. Gerard and Barry. Or Helmarsson will probably be up... Actually, I think he went down in overall. Wasn't he in 84? I think he might have been. I'm hoping he grows. He hasn't in a little while. Oh, we have so many defensemen. I don't know if anyone's going to take him. And then we got Kane. Oh, man, he's our only right winger. Then we got a crap load of centers, though, which is fine. Okay. Yeah. See, what I was trying to do here was get rid of some salary, but I don't think there's anyone I really want to get rid of, which is why I might not even do this. But we needed a goalie. But if we want to, you know, compete this year, we should probably make some big move. Even if it's getting rid of a defenseman. But a lot of guys weren't taking less money on this team, which was a big bummer. I had to re-sign Strome for a big contract. I wanted to offer him less years since I was trying to do little contracts, but not all the guys were biting. I might get rid of Helmarsson. I might take that chance. I think I am. I think I'm going to get rid of him. And the one defenseman, or no, what was he? No, there was some guy that was, or did I put him on here already? No, wasn't there a guy? Or I guess no, this guy. This is who it was. Okay. I'd like another defenseman, one that could be decent but cheap, like this guy, Larson. I could do that. See if that goes through. Yes, it will. All right. That way we got a guy around the same. Well, no, not the same, but you know, to help fill in that void. And he was cheaper. And now I might be able to try and get Hall. If it's just a little bit of money that I need to cough up, that should be okay. But it doesn't look like anyone's going after him. So, how much do I have? Oh, wait, this is my contracts. I don't need to look at guys for myself. Yes, I know free agency's right there, but I want to go over to this screen. And let's see what we have. Taylor Hall, 11 mil, and we have 12. Okay, so we can offer him a contract. Let's go ahead and try it. I'll offer him 11.7. And he wants 7 years. I don't want to offer him less, so I'm going to see if he bites on this. And that would be very nice if he does. So we're going to start advancing the days. I didn't see anyone else interested. Gustafsson? No draft picks. Don't need a draft pick. It's kind of pointless for us. Oh, I really hope he signs. We should be hearing any day now. He has accepted. All right, so he landed Taylor Hall. That should be huge. Ooh, I like this, actually. Let me see this trade. Because I don't know if we're going to be using Gustafsson. What is Bevelier? Oh, he's only a 78. And he's a low top 6. And what's Gustafsson, an 80? Yeah, I'm going to refuse that one. Sorry. Don't really. Maybe you can hit an 80 at the absolute best, but I don't see it getting any better than that. So, all right, we'll take a look as soon as I can get there. We're going to go ahead and simulate the last few days, and then we'll check out the lines, and I will see you guys once we get there. Wow. Get a load of this team. I love it. Strome, who can play on the first line. Obviously, we're not bumping him up. Same with DeBrincat. Perlini, no. But, wow. I am loving this team. Although I am going to bump him over just so we have Perlini on his the wing that he should be on. So, actually, I'm kind of tempted to put... I think Strome should play center. And DeBrincat should play on wing. Okay. I think that should be a little bit better. Do that. Okay. I like that. All 90s across the board. This has to be like the best first line in hockey. And then the defense, not bad. I like what we got going on here. Very happy with it. Hutton cannot grow, but I'm going to bump Larson up since he's probably top 4. Yes, he is. And we want him to grow, so we're going to keep him there. All right, Gerard we'll keep there, I suppose, yeah. And then our goalies are, of course, Carter Hart, who is medium elite, 86 overall, and Mrazek. So, I think we have ourselves a pretty killer squad. I am very happy with how things are looking. I will see you guys at the trade deadline, and I will update you on how the team is doing. All right, guys, so we are at the trade deadline, and I'm not very happy with how we're doing. Currently 6th in our division, and we're 31, 27, and 4. I'm not quite sure what the problem is, what's going on. Maybe it's the defense. I don't know if that's the problem. The second line doesn't look like it's doing absolutely anything. The first line looks like they're killing it though, but I don't know. I'm not quite sure what the issue is. But everyone looks like they're doing, you know, overall wise, everyone looks great. Not sure how the defense is. Looks like the top pair is good. Even the third pair is looking pretty good, but it might be, these guys might be the issue. I don't know. Let's take a look at the goaltending though. Mrazek, not doing too bad. Carter Hart, 87, not doing bad either. So it looks like it, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe the second line is kind of slacking. But, I'm not quite sure what the issue is. But I'm not going to do any trades. I don't think there's really anything I want to go for. There's nothing I really want to get rid of either. We can't trade any draft picks. There's no prospects to trade. So I think we're going to just have to hope for the best from here. If anything, I don't even want to do that. I would package like some defensemen, but yeah, I don't want to do that. So I think we're just gonna hope for the best, and let's just see if there's anyone in the. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Well, that's okay. We can still do what I wanted to do. We won though. That's good. But what I want to do is I want to see if there's anyone worth calling up. Lewis, top 9, depth. Yeah, I don't think there's really anyone worth calling up. We might as well just keep everyone put. All right. Well, let's go ahead and continue simulating. I'll see you guys at the end of the season, and hopefully we'll be doing the playoffs. Well, we made it, but barely. So we are in the playoffs. Well, like I said, it was not easy. So we are going to go ahead and start simulating, and this is our last chance. Let's see if we can make it to the cup at least. I mean, obviously the goal of this series is to win the cup in 3 years, and we'll see what happens. Taking on Arizona, won the first game. We've been making a habit of that, but it seems like we always lose the next one, but we won it this time. 3-0, but it ain't over yet. 4-0, so we swept the Coyotes. See, I wouldn't be surprised if this year we win the cup. The year that was like the closest. It wouldn't surprise me. But, oh, I can't see what's happening. Oh, wait, there we go. Okay, I was going to say, what happened to the calendar? All right, taking on San Jose, lost, win. Loss and a win. And, yes, we're moving on. All right, taking on Winnipeg now. Okay, let's see how we do against them. Man, this is good. 8-3. Oh, boy, here we go. 0-2. I think this is when it ends. Unless we can make a comeback. Win. Oh, lost in overtime. I thought we were going to make it. Watch. They're going to win the cup, too, I bet. I betcha. At least we made a good run. We didn't quite make it to the cup. I mean, obviously, the goal was to win it, but we didn't do that either. But it is what it is. Nothing we can do about it. I do want to see who ends up winning the cup, though. Either Buffalo or Winnipeg. Pretty interesting. Yep, Buffalo got it. All right. So let's go ahead and just take a look at the awards real quick before we wrap things up, because I would like to see who won the awards the last few years. Excuse me, had to grab a drink. All right, let's take a look and see. So obviously we did not win the cup or anything else. It looks like no, we did not. All right, let's go to player awards. Art Ross, Tarasenko, Kane won something too. Wow, Hall and Kane picking up the Hart in 2 years for us. Kane has been destroying. Jeez, getting lots of hardware. Nothing for us here. Conn Smythe, nope. Luukkonen got it though. Crawford got the. Oh, he went to. Wow, he went to Florida and he won the Vezina. Well, we made it further than him, so I'm okay with that. Brian Elliott won it in 18-19. Wow. Okay. Jennings, he won that as well, and so did Elliott in that 1 year. DeKaiser with the Masterton, and O'Reilly with the Selke. Taves won it in 18-19, but he wasn't with us. Hall won the Ted Lindsay, and Ovi. Okay. Won the Maurice Richard, of course. He wins it every year, pretty much. All right, guys. Well, that is going to do it for this episode of Trading for McDavid. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave down in the comments the team you want us to choose next that should trade what they need to in order to get Connor McDavid. And the top comment will probably be the winner. So as long as it's not a team that we've picked before. But thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.